Hey there everybody, my name is Heretoga, and welcome back to our short creative mode chisel series where we chill and relax and create a Tile Wars game together. So as you know from the title of the video, this is going to be a short video this time round. It's an update video. And before I begin, I'd like to say thank you to everybody that voted on my latest poll. It really helped me out. Even though you guys gave me a heck of a lot more work to do. But I wanted to consult you all and get your opinion, and I really enjoy doing this project, so even though you give me more work to do, I'm getting it done, and I'll show you around what I've been getting up to. So, most of you all voted for add in the other biomes, okay? Now, a lot of you know that we have the grass biome deck already. And in the past I was working on the desert deck, and I wasn't sure whether to add the granite deck or the other biomes. That's why I did the poll, and you all voted and told me what you wanted. So I've been busy finishing up the sand deck and racking my brain because I know how much work it would be if I just made a deck out of each of the biome, each of the rock types, right? So I decided to mix two types together in one deck with an added texture. So as you can see here, this is the sand deck, right? Well, I decided to add sand and claystone together because in my world here, they're right next to each other, right? So I thought, well, instead of doing them as separate decks, why don't I just do them as one big deck and have two biomes in one deck? But then I got stuck on a few other textures like andesite, peridotite, chert, and slate. So I decided to add these as like subsidiary, the right word, or a substitute? Not a substitute, but an addition, an additive. Oh man, words are hard. Okay, words are hard, but it's an added bonus to the double biome deck. So I split them out like that. So we have 4 biome decks, as well as the grass deck too. So there's 5 decks altogether. And each deck, apart from the grass deck, has an added texture in it. So I decided to add slate to the sand and claystone deck. It's getting complicated, right? And then I decided to add granite and shale together and add chert into that deck, which I'll show you in a minute because it's on the roof of the castle, this deck. I haven't done these 2 decks yet. Conglomerate and limestone I decided to add together with peridotite, and basalt and chalk with andesite, right? So right now for the sand deck, it's sand and claystone, but it has a bit of slate in there. Okay, this is the claystone tiles, so it has a bit of slate in there. So you get extra points for the extra stone type in that tile. So this tile here, for example, you'd get 1 point for the base tile, right? You get 1 point because it's a mountain. You'd also get 1 point because it's also a cave. I haven't renamed this yet, but it will tell you. I'll show you that too. And you'd also get 1 point because of the extra rock type in it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this tile would give you 4 points when you place it down. So I've renamed some of the tiles, thanks to QPTech's help for telling me how to do that. Because like I said before, I'm not an expert at everything, right? So I didn't know how to rename tiles, and I asked QPTech, and he kindly told me how to do it. So thank you, QPTech, for that. So I've renamed these tiles, and each tile tells you how many points it will give you if you place it down, but it also tells you the name of the tile as well. Like Desert Hill, 5 points. Now this is 5 points because you got 1 for the base tile, 1 for hills or raised land, 1 for the trees, 1 for the bushes, and also 1 because it's got a crater in it. So that's 5 points. So yeah, I'm doing the hard work, like renaming them, giving the tiles point values, right? So this is quite a big one here. This one gives you 7 points. Wow. Yeah. So you've got some like high value tiles in the deck. But the added biome to the deck, because remember they're two-toned, so the main biome for this deck is sand, but it's got like an ally. That's claystone. So the claystone isn't as varied as the sandstone, right? Sandstone's the main bulk of the deck, but it's got claystone tiles in the deck as well. So, and I've done the same with the granite and the shale, which, like I said, is on the roof here. So we have the granite deck I've been doing, and we have an added biome to the deck, and it is shale in this case. And this shale deck has got chert in it. So yeah, this deck's not as varied. But like I said, this project is a work in progress, and as for the grass deck, I have renamed all these, and I've given all these points values too. And I've been thinking about the rules of the game too. And I forgot about ruins, so I've been starting making ruins for all of these decks. So there's 5 decks altogether. So the grass biome deck will have granite ruin tiles. So this is a ruin tile. It's got peridotite, cobblestone pathways, bits of raised lands there, and granite cobblestone ruins on the top. So I've got a bunch of ruin tiles to do. And I've got some ruin tiles to do for this deck as well. So there'll be 2 sandstone ones and 2 claystone ruin tiles. And the same for the granite and the shale. There'll be 2 granite ruins and 2 shale ruins. So yeah, I just thought I'd give you an update on what's going on. Now I'm going to get these decks finished, but I'm going to save one deck for the end, and we can do the last deck together. I think that would be a good idea. Maybe I can do it on stream, and we can chill out and have a chat, and we can do the last deck together. Probably take a couple of hours or something. So yeah, that'll be fun. So there are 2 more decks I need to make, because the sandstone and the claystone deck is pretty much done, apart from the ruin tiles. Same with the grass, and same for the granite and the shale deck. We just got the ruin tiles to do. And also the biome connector tiles, right? All of these decks will be able to connect to the grass deck. So when you play this game, someone has to play as the grass deck, and the other players can choose. They can choose to use the same deck if they want. Like, everybody can use the same deck, which would be cool. But if multiple players are playing this game, let's say 4 people want to play it, at least one of those 4 people has to play as the grass deck. That's rule number 1 on the board. someone has to play grass deck, right? And they start with a blank tile placed down. Other players can choose a different deck if they want to, and they have to start with a biome connector tile, like one of these. So, because if they don't start like that, then they're gonna have to wait until they get that piece before they can join on to the grass deck. So let me grab one of these. Let's say I'm 2 people, so you got Heretoga A and Heretoga B. The Heretoga A wants to play as the grass deck. The Heretoga B wants to play as the sand deck. So his Heretoga B's first tile has to be a biome connector, and Heretoga A's tile has to be a blank tile, right? Well, Heretoga A will put his down first. Then he's got to wait for everybody to have their go. And every player's first tile has to be a biome connector, and they're going to have to rotate it to join it together like that, right? Because, oops, that was a bit of a lag there. Because if say they want to choose a tile, they can't just choose, say, this one and put it next to the grass, because it can't connect there, because you get this line. So that's why I've added these biome connector tiles into the deck, so claystone can connect to sand. This whole deck can also connect to the grass, and it's the same with the other decks that's going to be like that. So granite and shale can connect together, but the whole deck can also connect to the grass deck. So that's what I'm doing, right? So all these decks will be able to connect to each other and connect to the grass deck. Sounds complicated when I'm explaining it, but I'll do a video, like a mock test of playing the game. So it'd be like playing chess with yourself, right? So I'll have to do that on screen to kind of show you all how to play it. Like I said, I'm still working out the rules, right? So, yeah. And there's also another rule where you can't just place a tile in the corner, right? Everyone that wants to place a tile, it has to be placed on next to another tile. You can't just place it where there's nothing to connect to. You can't connect the corners, okay? That's not allowed. It has to be the sides only, right? So you have to keep going like this. Some people go off in that direction, other people go this direction. But you can't just like plonk one like that. That's not allowed. So yeah, they all have to connect to each other. Maybe I should have called this game Tile Connectors. I don't know. But it's getting there, guys. So I just thought I'd give you an update on this. We've got 3 decks done, pretty much. Like I said, I just got to finish the ruin tiles. We've got 3 decks done. Right, so there's only 2 more decks to do, so I'll do 1 more deck off screen, and then the last one we'll do together, and then after that we'll get these kinks worked out, and we'll get the rules down, and we'll do a mock test, and we'll get it figured out, okay, and then I can share this with you all. Whoever wants this, you'll be able to get the files from me in the future, so that you can play this with your friends in your world. So, alright. Well, I think I'll leave it there, though. Like I said, it's a short video, but it's a lot of work to do, so you don't want to watch me making these tiles for like the next few weeks. So I'll get a lot of it done. You've seen how to do it if you watch my early episodes. Yeah, just stay tuned, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I'll try and get as much done as fast as possible, on top of real life, because real life has been busy for me lately. So yeah, thank you all for watching. If you have any comments though about this whole project, please do leave your suggestions or opinions in the comments section. I love to read them, and this is all of our project together. It's not just my project, so I want to involve everybody that likes this game and wants it to grow, so we can all make it together. So thank you very much everybody for watching, and I'll hopefully see you all in the next one. Goodbye.